conversations, and this time we're going to be talking about weddings with a wedding extraordinaire. So we'll get started and have you ladies introduce yourselves.
Well, hello. My name is Susan Finney.
Nice to meet you, Miss Finney.
TT Finney.
Sisters.
Yes, sisters.
Awesome. Tell us a little bit about your organization, what it is, what you're doing, and what you're up to.
Well, the name of my company is Divine Works Events and Weddings, specializing in all things weddings and events. We've been doing this for a long time now. Well, I wouldn't say a long time, maybe like 5 years.
Oh, that's kind of long, yeah.
Yeah, so we've been doing it for 5 years now, and I'm really passionate about it. Like, I love planning. I love planning people's big days. I like seeing the smile on their face. I like when they're happy, I'm happy. Like, I like to see it through and be part of someone's big day, you know, because I'll be part of their memory as well. But yeah, so I just love what I do.
Was it something you guys knew that you knew you were going to do all along, or how did you fall into weddings and event planning?
So I grew up in England.
Okay.
And I did university in Jersey. So from Jersey, I started to get into the event planning stuff, and you know, having different colleagues that were in the event planning. So I started to see it from there, and then when I moved to Houston, I saw that, oh wow, you know, there's weddings every time, and you know, everyone's doing it. But I didn't start off at doing weddings.
Okay.
So I did. I was part of the planning committee for the BSL comedy show with MCPC. I don't know if you know that one. And then I also did a big North America organization called RCCG YASM, where they go to different cities and do like a big 3-day convention. So I was part of the planning team there. And then from there, because I just love planning so much, then I started doing weddings as well.
Weddings. And it's the joy that comes out of that, like you're saying, the beauty of those moments. What are some tips in the trade that you've learned in just the planning side of it? Like, what's important to be a great planner? Not just a good planner, but a great planner.
What is important to be a great planner?
Because I know you bumped into some lousy ones.
Planners?
Yeah.
Well,
we've all
you
come
know.
across people we like, they just, they didn't have it together.
I don't really, I see the good in everything.
Yeah.
So, I haven't really seen a bad planner. You know, maybe some people might have, you know, situations happen, and it's, you know, that's life. Stuff happens, huh? Yeah, it happens to a lot of people.
So really the key is flexibility and being able to turn on a dime.
Yeah, knowing how you can fix a situation on the spot. I'm like Mrs. Fix It. Okay, this is wrong. Okay, let's fix it. Don't panic.
Yeah.
You know, let's just fix it.
I've seen some stuff I've come across because I work in production. It's just people failing to communicate, you know, the event planners, the producers failing to communicate with their teams or with the clients, and then just really understand like what their needs were, and then making it all about them. And I think one of the biggest things that I've heard from you say right now is like, this is about them, like making their event the best possible moment for their history, you know, starting that off right. And like, I loved how you were like, this is for them, let's do that. So that's important, you know, being able to communicate and understand exactly what it is, and turn what they see in their heads into something that you've manifested and you've created. Yeah. What's been your most challenging one so far?
Challenging wedding?
Yeah. Did they ask you like bring in tigers?
No. Maybe I wouldn't say challenging, but I guess maybe a wedding where like I had to take care of 700 to like 900 people.
Wow.
And the guest count was probably supposed to be 700, and then maybe, you know, it was over by like 200. But, you know, it's all about fixing it, like I said. Fixing it, you know, having a great venue that understands, you know, what you're doing, and, you know, is there to help, and, you know, get stuff together just like that to make it work. That's, you know, the hall, you have to have a close relationship with the hall, and the event the hall manager as well, because without that, you're just going to be like hanging there, like, okay, what am I going to do now? But if you have a relationship with them, they're able to accommodate you in what you need, and you know, oh, we need more tables, we need this. I know it wasn't planned, but let's just get it. Let's just do it. And you know, they're helping as well.
That's fantastic. So relationship building, communicating, that's a huge reason of the success of all that. Interesting. I love that. What are you up to now? Like, what's your big event that's coming up now?
Well,
because I can see the excitement.
Yes, I am so excited because I have my first ever. I've been thinking about this for so long, like for like the past almost 4 years. I've always wanted to do a bridal expo where I bring all these vendors together. I bring performers together, people that, you know, make your event pop, like something that, you know, people can come to your event and say, oh wow, did you see that? You know, so I'm working on an expo where I'm bringing all these vendors, all these performers, all these you know, different features like aerial dancers that dances from the ceiling, or you know, people doing stuff with fire, or like you know, singers, saxophonists, comedians will all be there, and it's just a place where you just go, have fun, look around, watch the fashion show, you know, watch the comedy and the presentations and the singing and the music, you know, and just having fun with the bride, with their family, with their bride squad, like all their bridesmaids and all that, and just have fun. So it's coming up actually next week. Well, I don't know when this is going to air, but it's coming. It's coming up September 23rd.
Yes.
At 2 p.m.
What day is it?
At the Ava Center on Sunday.
Okay, Sunday, September 23rd at
Ava Center.
Ava Center. At what time?
2 p.m.
2 p.m.
What's the address? Ava Center.
Yeah,
Ava
Ava Center. You can't miss. Everyone should know the Ava Center. It's like a big concert and event hall. So it's on Richmond Ave.
Okay.
By Gessner.
Okay.
So you can't miss it. Definitely.
Yeah.
Cannot miss it.
Yeah, you can't miss it.
And you can't miss it.
Oh my God,
you can't miss the date, and you just can't miss the place.
You'll be sorry. Now, where can they find is it on Eventbrite? Do you have it on Instagram, Twitter? Like, what's your social media so people can get a hold of it on social media?
Okay, so it's on Eventbrite, DW Bridal Paradise. It's called Bridal Paradise, the Series Expo. We're calling it the Series Expo because there's going to be different series.
Okay.
Different years. We're just going to keep it going because I really am passionate about doing this, and I've been wanting to do it for a long time. So this is the first year, and I pray it goes good. We've been getting a lot of response, a lot of vendors. We're actually closing registration because a lot of people.
Response was that big. Wow.
Yeah. Even as we were coming here.
Buying tickets.
Yeah. Someone actually bought a booth, and I'm like, oh, there's no space anymore because it's so packed.
Actually, the address is 9371 Richmond Avenue, Houston, Texas.
9371.
77063.
Okay. You guys heard that? 9371 Richmond Avenue, Ava Center.
Yeah.
Now, what types of vendors would they be able to see? So, I mean, we know about the aerial dancers. Are there jewelry vendors, makeup vendors, like all sorts of things for the whole bridal package?
Yeah, like you can actually come there, whatever you're looking for, you know. And look, it doesn't even have to be, you don't even have to be a bride. If you're married, you can come there because I know you're going to have a renewal of vow, or you're going to have a party, a birthday. There's vendors there for events, period. So it doesn't even have to be, you know, I'm getting married, so let me go look for vendors. It could be any event.
Okay.
So we have decorators, photographers, videographers, bakers, cakes, desserts, vendors, cocktail hour vendors where they do snacks. We have caterers coming, so you're going to try some food.
Yeah.
What else?
So now they show up to the event, will they be able to go from booth to booth and then bring like a little baggie, or a baggie will be given to them? You can just shove all those samples they want.
Yeah. So when you come in,
let me take this chocolate bar.
yeah, you're just going to be stacking them up in there, just stacking them up. Yeah. So yeah, when you come in, you're gonna register at the door. You're gonna get a event bag.
Okay.
It's gonna be a DW Divine Works bag with all different. We have a lot of sponsors, so our bag is already packed with goodies just for you guys, and there's gonna be we had sponsors from eyelash companies where they sent stuff to put in the bags. We have a company called Love Handle, right?
The hand scrub or something.
Yeah, and then also a lotion vendor that made like scrubs, and
so
there's stuff for your phone, like to hook onto the back of your phone. Like all these vendors are sending stuff in, like, hey, put it in. So I've just been piling up stuff in that bag ready for you guys, and you come register, take your bag, and go in.
And then enjoy the aerial artists and the musicians and the comedians and everything else while you're there.
So the expo, it's from 2 to 4, so that's 4 hours.
Okay.
So the first 2 hours is going to be vendors, meeting the vendors, going around, seeing the information, and then we're going to start the show part of the event.
Gotcha.
Which comedy, the aerial dancers, the singers, and everything that you need for performances for your event. And we're also giving out tons of prizes.
Wow.
Tons of prizes.
This is a must event. Just for the bag and the prizes and the entertainment. Because it's a great way to really have the artists showcase their talent as well, too. Not just the vendors. Because you could really get a feel for them. Is that someone that you want to hire for your event?
To sing while you're walking down the aisle, or for your first dance. I've had, I work with a couple of singers that actually sing for my brides to walk down the aisle, or for their first dance or something like that. And a saxophonist, they play during cocktail hour, or while dinner time is going on.
Okay. Yeah. It's just kind of keeping the mood elegant. And oh man, that sounds nice.
I know.
And I love the part too. Like, I was just, when you said, I saw this 4 years ago.
Yes.
And you hung on to it.
Yes.
Because that was delivered to you.
I kept on psyching myself out, I kept on psyching myself out, and last year I was going to do it, but then someone said, oh, don't do it this year, you're going to be so busy. And they were right. I was busy last year with weddings and this and that. So this year, I'm like, I have to do it. I have to do it. Regardless if I have weddings or whatever, I'm still going to make time and do it. Just so that I know that I have done it. I've been waiting. So I'm like, let me just do it.
Joy and passion and energy you pumped into it, and that's just like manifested all over everyone else. Like, that's abundance. Like, you've created all of these people coming and say, let's be a part of this beautiful experience too. So far, how many hours do you think you guys put into this? I don't even think about it. You sleep and think about it while you're sleeping.
Like, I don't even think I sleep.
No, I'm incredibly proud of her. Like, it's just constantly working in the office. Like, it's like you look at her and you're like, wow, like, that's my sister. Like, she has come this far. Like, it's almost like someone else that you're looking at just evolve into like this mega person, and you see everyone contribute just to make this dream come true.
Yeah.
It's like a huge event, and you just like, it's so surreal. Like, it's amazing. Like, I'm just like,
I didn't know I was gonna get all these, different people calling me, wanting to sponsor, and I'm like, oh, sure, sponsor, So I've been getting, I'm shocked, because there are a lot of people that try to do an expo or that try to do something for the first time in the first year, and because it's the first year, they don't get support because they're like, no, let's see how it is next year,
Right.
But I'm glad that I.
Many of those expos where it's 4 tables. We've all seen that. I like it.
So at my table, at my expo, I had a goal of the amount of vendors that I wanted, and right now I think I've exceeded it by 2 vendors, which just booked today.
Wow.
So we're at capacity.
You're at capacity.
And boxes coming to the house like
every day. with people bringing stuff.
Like delivery. Like, there's on Sunday.
Yeah.
Deliveries like every day.
Every day. Well, then you're getting a workout on top of that because you're having to go carry boxes all the time. Fantastic. And I love too, like, you're watching your sister be who she was destined to be.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, that's powerful when we see it in our own families. You know, just watching them. Because we grew up together, like you fight over Cheerios.
Fight over Cheerios.
We've done some dastardly things to each other as kids, because that's just what we do growing up as siblings. But then you see them as adults, you know, and you see, wow, what they're able to accomplish.
Yeah, it's like seeing them in their element, and you're like, wow. Yeah. Like, this is what she's supposed to be doing.
Yeah. I mean, you're watching them, and it inspires you.
You know, because we all have siblings. Like, it inspires us to see who they become. Like, we get the gift of our families. You know, we get the gift of watching their journeys and witnessing their successes and the trials and tribulations and how they get over them. You know, their own unique way. You know, we're all individuals, and it's great to respect that. So, I love sister bonds too. Like, when you rattle off your name, you're like, Finny, don't mess with us.
Yeah,
that's fantastic, and you're part of the process as well too. Now, do you guys do anything else on the side as well? Are there other things that you're looking at because this has evolved into something else? Have you seen something maybe a year ahead that you might want to tap into? Because this was a 4-year vision.
Yeah, no.
You just let it come to you?
Yeah. Right now, I'm good in what I'm doing right now, and if I think of anything else and it comes to me, you know, I just go as I'm led.
Right.
Yeah. She's actually the lawyer of the family, but she's helping me with this expo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Checking all the legal boxes.
Yeah, like, did they sign this? Okay,
yeah. And that's important because you need every skill set, you know. So there's an engineer in the family, there is a lawyer in the family, if there's whatever in the family, everyone's skill set can be used to make sure that that person succeeds and all the boxes are checked. So definitely, I mean, there was no accident that you two were aligned. Definitely no accident. From a legal perspective, have you seen things that people they need to be prepared for when they enter into, you know, productions or events that are important?
I mean, I think she has it pretty much covered. I mean, her company, as far as it, you know, her having her company.
I think for clients it's important. One of the things I've noticed is just they don't read their contracts.
Oh, I mean, she has her contract. I know. You know, she sent it over to me and I looked at it. And, you know, I mean, obviously I'm not into the event field, but I mean, like, I know what contracts
should look like.
And the contingencies and, you know, what could happen and what might not happen. So, you know, I think we covered that in the basis in the beginning, and what might not happen over time. Obviously, she's learned what could go wrong and what not go wrong. So obviously we've amended the contract as time goes along.
That's good.
And you know, so her contracts are good and her company's secure. So as we go on, you know.
I think that's important on both sides of the fence. It's like when you're the client, like the person, like reviewing your contracts. Like a lot of times we just say, oh, okay, it looks good, and we sign. And we don't realize what we're signing. We don't realize how to best partner with the company. And so we don't do our due diligence as clients and ensuring that we're partnering with the company that's doing it, whatever we've asked them to do. And then for a businesswoman as well, it's so important, especially as people of color, that we have experts. Like, we really need to go to an expert and say, hey, will you look at this for me to make sure that I have all my ducks in a row? And there's nothing wrong with asking for that. Like, you said it's not your lane. Let me go to my sister's lane and have her take it. And that's an important lesson. Like, we've learned something in this conversation from just your examples. Like, find an expert, have the expert look at the paperwork to make sure that as a business person, you're prepped and ready to go. Like, you don't have to worry about, like, you're in a solid foundation and you've got someone in your back pocket that you can go to in an instant. So it's important to do that, and to keep your business plan, keep your vision, keep your joy, and then have a circle of trust. Like, she has you as a circle of trust. Like, you probably go to coffee too, like, oh, this was a crazy day. You want to go get something to drink? At least you have, a support system as well, too. And I think that's so important in this space as well as women of color and as business people and entrepreneurs, that we do that. Like, we like the little things matter. Like, after this, go to Mangiano's and have a great lunch before your next event. You deserve it. You've earned it. You do that. Celebrate your successes, and I think that's something that we miss. We often keep our heads down and we just keep moving forward, and we don't take that moment, like you said, just sit back and say, oh wow, you've done so much, you're accomplished women, you've traveled and lived internationally, and take the moment to celebrate that and the beauty of who you are. That's powerful. I love it. So let's make sure again we issue out that date one more time, the date and time and location.
September 23rd.
Okay.
She got it right.
And the address is
Ava Center.
Ava Center 9371 Richmond Ave. Houston, Texas 77063. It starts at 2 till 6. You want to get there at 2 exactly because we have some surprises for the first 25 people.
Yeah, so y'all don't do the Houston. I'll get there 25 minutes late, park, and still want no. You need to be on time and be there. First of all, be there, but be there on time. Like this is one of those once in a lifetime events you can't afford to miss in Houston.
You can't miss it.
Fantastic. Thank you guys so much for coming down and
Thanks
sharing
for having
your
us.
beauty and your joy and your success with us and inspiring us and all the viewers so that we could take things to the next level and not leave a dream deferred, so we can move forward on that.
Yeah.
And thank you for sharing this event with us so that we can come and support you as well too. We appreciate that.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us. I really appreciate it.
Awesome. This has been Conversations. Thank you so much, guys. See you next time.